Hey y'all, here I am in the heart of Deep East Texas. Check it out. Quick little video, special 5 questions, 5 answers. Shouldn't take very long at all. And then I'll show you some pictures of some things I've been doing around the house. Okay, the first question is, why do I garden? And I've just always been gardening, seems like. When I was a little kid, my mom and dad were gardeners. My dad always had a big garden in the back corner of the yard. My mom always had flower beds and a little salad garden up against the house. And I just always wanted to do it and always try to be growing something. When I lived in a place where I had no outdoor garden, I grew a lot of house plants. So it's just something I do. I think besides being healthy and good for you and all that, it kind of makes me feel like I'm maintaining a tradition, or I'm keeping house. I'm a bachelor, so I'm not much of a homemaker, but gardening and then canning tomatoes and putting stuff up of my harvest kind of makes me feel like I'm domestic or something like that. So that's why I garden, and it's just fun. All right, the next question is, why do I YouTube? And well, I guess there's a lot of reasons. I like to show off the fun stuff I'm growing, but just to keep track of like my gardening over time, and it's a good creative outlet. You know, I have a lot of fun making some videos, and sometimes I try to get silly and be creative, and that's a lot of fun. I think that's the main reason I do it, and it's becoming kind of like a game, ranking up views and getting subscribers, ding ding ding. You know, it's a lot of fun. I don't have any visions of grandeur. I don't expect to take off anytime soon, but it's a lot of fun. That's why I YouTube. There go little birds. Get on there. Oh, it's good. The next question is, name 2 of the videos that you've made that you like. I don't know if they're the best that I made, or even if they're all that popular, but I like the one where I went and got a haircut. It's called the year's best haircut, or best haircut of the year. And then I really like the hummingbird video that I made a long time ago. If you haven't seen those, go check them out. Gotta figure out how to leave cards up above or leave the link down below, but the haircut and the hummingbirds, just check them out on my list. The next question is, what's your favorite crop to grow? And that's a tough one. I think probably my favorite kind of crops are brassicas. Anything broccoli, kale-ish, cauliflower-ish. It's my favorite time of year to grow is in the fall, and especially here in Deep East Texas, things seem to grow better for me than in the heat of the summer. And so yeah, out of all of those, I guess kale. That's my favorite crop to grow, and I'm sticking with that. Kale, yes, kale. I like it. Okay, for the last question, I have to come up with a random fact about myself. And some of you might have figured it out by now, but one random fact about me is I don't drive. I got my driver's license when I was 16, and I drove for a couple years, but then I quit driving, and I haven't driven since. I ride a bus everywhere I go, or ride along with people, but I haven't driven. I don't drive. That's the random fact you now know about Simple Tim. Hey, cool?
I'm taking part in the Art and Brie sauerkraut challenge. If I figure out how to do it and it turns out well, I'll make a video showing you what I did. Same sort of deal with the kombucha tea. I've got the SCOBY in the little jar started well, and now I'm going to actually try to brew some real kombucha. And got to figure out how I'm going to flavor this stuff. Got to learn what to do. Here are my little plant starts. They're coming along pretty nice. Hey, I'll see you next time in the garden.